Going to a maid cafe with Pomu specifically was a completely different experience. If you're like a maid cafe fanatic, it's a completely different experience than if you were to just go with like normal people. Pomu got this set where, I don't know, it was like this thing where she could like choose a chant. First of all, she can choose a song for the maid to perform, I think. And then she can choose a chant. So I didn't know this, but apparently like the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ga Jinzou Faiya is an actual chant. It wasn't something that Pomu made up. I thought this entire time Pomu Rainpuff made up that Diamond City Lights chant. It already exists. And she just like integrated it into the song like a pro. And I was just like, what? I don't know these things, okay? After she chose her song and the chant, and she actually like took her time. She literally had some trouble like, you know, deciding on a chant. And I was like, wow, I didn't know there were so many chants. So then she bought like a light stick, and I didn't really understand at that point what she was about to do. I kind of just thought she was gonna sit there and be like, let's go, you know? And then before the maid performed, Pomu mumbled under her breath. I was sitting next to Pomu, okay? I don't know if anybody else heard, but she kind of like said very softly, she was like, well, it's time to embarrass myself. I didn't know what she meant. I went to the bathroom, and while I went to the bathroom, they were about to start the performance. So like, I got back, Pomu was like standing. I was still confused at that point. I was like, what's going on? Pomu was the only person in that maid cafe who was standing up with like these like shiny glow sticks in her hands, waiting for this maid to perform. And I sat down, the music starts. The maid is not even singing. She's like lip singing, but she's actually dancing, and she's very, very cute. So the maid starts like lip singing and also dancing. We're like 10 seconds in. I don't even know how to explain it. Pomu like is in a different position. You know how people who run marathons or like races, it's like ready, set, go? Pomu was like in gear 1, and then when it hit like the first stanza of her chant, she was like, I was like, whoa! Pomu was even more extravagant than the maid that was performing on the stage. Like, it was like I was watching a competition. It was like on the right side, this maid was dancing like, kira kira, kyu kyu, hanaka, kamai, yang. And on the left side, it felt like I was watching a metal concert from this little tiny girl. It was just like, we're like, Yasha! Like, she was screaming, guys. I'm not even joking. I can't even like mimic it because like I would die. If I tried to mimic this, I would have to stop the Zatsudan and rest my voice. Like, just talking about it makes me feel tired because like, oh my god, it was so intense. It was the best maid experience I've ever had in my life.